This is the biggest trap in self-development. In this video, I'm going to show you and make you think about the self-development journey. We know many people, right, that invest in workshops, go to coaches, psychologists, therapists, and all that, so that we can actually achieve the goals that we want, right? So let's think about this. So you're at point A, right? This is where you're struggling. This is where you have like some situations with imposter syndrome, lack of confidence, all that, right? And what we usually do is take a lot of courses, go to workshops, to events, and you feel a little bit better, right? For about maybe a day, a week or so. But the big problem is that you cannot actually achieve point B. Like we can think about point B as the point that you've reached the identity shift, right? You are the confident person, you can close deals easily because you know what you're doing, and at the same time you have the confidence to close deals, even high income deals, right? But the thing, like I was saying, is this gap that we have, because you can read books, you can go to courses. Obviously, depends on the course, but the most of the courses and the events that you go to is not actually transforming your mind. You consciously know what you have to do. You consciously you know what kind of person you want to become. But the big problem is your program, the subconscious mind, isn't there. It's not at the point B. So how can you close this gap as fast as possible? So that's the biggest issue, right? Because some people do it consciously. So let's put it like a C, right? Consciously, you try to change. So you do like affirmations, you like breathe 5 times before you act or you react, right? And then you try to react the best way possible, right? You can do that, and it's going to take a lot of time. And most of the time, if you stop doing that, you're going to go back to point A again, right? And you want to go closer and closer to point B, and maybe you can do it for a while, but then if you stop doing what you're doing consciously, you're going to point A again. Or maybe you can do it consciously for so many years that you achieve point B, which is awesome. But we want time, we want to move fast, right, to point B. We don't want to take like a year or 2 or 10 years, right? If there is a way to do that, obviously. So there's point C, right? The other way we could do this is doing what I call neurotransformations. Neurotransformations. So basically, reprogramming the mind, okay, using specific techniques for, and it's got to be specific for you, because some people work with hypnosis and it works really well. Some people do emotional freedom techniques, it works as well. But if it's not specific to the way your mind works, it's really difficult to achieve that change as fast as possible. Okay? But there is neurotestings that I do to understand what is the best way for you. Okay? So basically, if we do the neurotransformations part, which we're going to work with specific parts of the subconscious mind and reprogram the parts that are not working the way we want to. Okay? It's not that it's not working well. It's not working the way we want to. Okay? Because the subconscious part, the mind, is doing the best possible, for you. It's not that he's against you, right? It's trying. Sometimes it can happen, but that's another story. I'll tell you about that maybe in another video. Okay. The thing is, if we can program the mind really fast, when I say really fast, it's like between 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so. Okay. And when you do that, you actually can go to point B faster. Okay. Because you've worked with the conscious mind and especially the subconscious part of your brain, right? And that's how you go to point B as fast as possible. The point B will obviously take you to a successful life, to successful relationships, to the income that you want. But you have to do this journey, and you can do it really fast with neurotransformations. So investing in courses, in summary, right? Investing in courses, going to events, having knowledge, is information. That's all good. That's important as well. This is a journey, right? But if you're at the point that you've done so many different things, but it's still not there, and you feel that I'm still struggling inside, it's a battle between my mind, right? A and B, and you're not there in the identity shift, you still feel maybe a little bit of doubt. Maybe you're not confident enough. If you feel that and you want to actually achieve this really fast, I suggest that you take a look at my site, or even ask me some questions, so that you can understand how you can make this transition from A to B as quickly as possible, and also not in a painful and difficult way. It's going to be a natural way, okay? So I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.